favorites can
See, Fred's
come together
on the
plays
floor.
like that.
You can't argue with that assist, although that left hand LeBron, y'all know how hard that is to do.
LeBron's like,
That,
hold my drink.
Two things
Kid man to
trending.
get the,
Big Ben and GOAT to GOAT. Thanks to you.
Go to go. Yeah, you got it. Lakers win by 18, remain undefeated on the road. Frank Vogel speaking with Mike and the media via Zoom.
Hey, Frank, AD had the comments about not being satisfied after the San Antonio game about defense. Just wondered what you noticed about him, especially in the first quarter, and if you thought that kind of sparked the rest of the team.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if his motivation was about that San Antonio game, but, you know, obviously when you speak out on wanting our group to be, to be better, you know, I think, you know, you want to own up to your own words and make sure that you're solid as well. And, you know, that whole first group, I think, really set a tone on the defensive end. I think getting KCP back, you know, I thought he had 3 steals in the first quarter. One of them must have been a deflection and, you know, didn't get credit for it. But, you know, he had 3 forced turnovers in the first few minutes, got out on the break. AD was really good. The whole group was really good in that first quarter and set a tone for the whole night.
Frank, the offense has mostly been there, it seems like, through the first 10 games, and defense certainly at times. But did you like seeing the evolution of it and kind of molding those two sides together tonight?
Yeah, it's a balancing act. You know, some nights the offense is going to be there, some nights the defense. You know, I've got a lot of confidence in this team on the defensive end. You know, we've had some nights where, you know, we were a step slow to certain things and still learning coverages and whatnot. But you know, I think we're going to be good there. You know, we just got to be a team that buys into being a team first team offensively and continuing to trust the pass. We had 28 assists tonight. That was a big part of it. And, you know, this game is as much as any throughout the year was a Laker basketball type of win. You know, flying around defensively and getting stops without fouls, either forcing turnovers or forcing misses, and then flying on the break, you know, and getting out and, you know, the deep advanced passes. You know, got us 32 fast break points. So, you know, sort of an identity win.
Bill?
Hey, Frank, aside from the obvious, you know, not having the rim protection necessarily that you had last year, what is the biggest adjustment you've had to make defensively with this group? What's the biggest adjustment you've had to make in terms of how you coach this defense from a year ago?
We haven't really adjusted too much, to be honest. We're just really, you know, just getting everybody tied together with the schemes. You know what I mean? You know, the new guys learning what we're doing, and you know, we finished up last year defensively very different than the way we started. We grew throughout the year with our package and arsenal of schemes that we can throw at different teams. And you know, I think the biggest challenge this year is to not overcomplicate our schemes in these early regular season games. It's easy, especially against a team like Portland or Houston, who we played multiple games in the playoffs last year, to go to all your plan B, plan C, plan D types of coverages. And, you know, there's a risk of being too complicated for a one-game regular season type of night. So, you know, we're striking that balance. You know, but I feel good about what we're doing on that end of the floor.
Kyle?
Hey, Frank, what do you think it is about KCP that it seems like adding him back to the group, obviously his statistical contributions stand out, but it seems like he's a little bit more than the sum of his parts, so to speak. Like when your team has him, it's more complete. Do you sense that about him?
Yeah, I do. We're a big team. You know, I mean, we play with great size. We have size. And, you know, to play with that type of size, you need speed to complement it. And, you know, his speed and athleticism is invaluable to us. And then you add what he can do defensively, has the ability to shoot the ball on the perimeter. You know, he's really one of our best players and an important part of what we're doing.
You know what time it is, don't you? Fish is focus. Look at the lights. It's like a light show going on around here.
Just trying to take the light off the shine on my dome.
Look at them. Look at the music.
They're trying
Heavens. To do. Look at those guns on the wall. Look at the pipes.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Fish's Focus.
Focus.
Segment over. The segment is over. We
live up to that,
do not
Fish.
need any more content.
I wish I could have seen you. Oh my God. That was,
Okay.
Let's go, baby.
Man, that was something else. Big game.
Be more. I forgot which plays we're about to watch and everything.
man.
My mind is.
Oh,
my
man,
mind is
I'm
just,
dying right
it's just scrambled. But no, Lakers defense and the length, as you see the arrow going straight up. Anthony Davis' hands are down, but when his arms go up, he contests the shot. And what he does a lot is he contests and immediately leaks out to the other end. And the Lakers, they practice this regularly. They look long for the outlet pass. LeBron doing a good job there on the weak side, being in his backside responsibilities in the tandem on the screen roll. Out in front again for an easy finish. KCP, good active hands in the passing lanes. Guards using high hands in pick and roll situations is really key. Montrez staying vertical so that you do not pick up the foul. And then immediately LeBron turns the corner. KCP gathers himself. Nice finish there. And then again in screen roll, AD doing a good job. Christian Wood isn't a great three-point shooter, but AD still makes the effort to contest the shot, which encourages the miss. And then he leaks out, easy finish again. And so tonight's game in a lot of ways was really about the great Lakers defense. They got out to a lot of easy baskets, but the effort on the defensive end is really what separated this game.
That breakdown deserves all of this. And you forgot the plays and then came right back to you. Something you said, though, earlier today, I thought. Rockets got the Lakers' attention.
Yes.
There was a different Laker team. I think they were sick of kind of the slow starts, James, but the Rockets team, you know, James Harden, John Wall, Boogie, you got to take it to them.
Yeah, I mean, you have to make statements in this game. I mean, Houston was tough in the bubble last year, scoring a lot, but it was just outstanding to see them come prepared for it, and they were ready at all points.
All right, guys, more to come on.
Y'all gonna let me do that introduction?
Dude, that was.
I like doing that.
Because by the way, I think there needs to be a camera on you in the corner over there. You want to do it one more time?
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Fish's Focus. I like that.
Man, 1,000% that's what we're doing.
I got to get a uniform now,
When
Greg.
are you back?
Big game.
When are you back?
You're going to put that in the can, though. You should not have to strain your voice like that anymore.
When are you back?
That's it.
When are you back?
Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday.
That's the last time, Fish.
More to come.
Just talking about your game, and he said that he thinks you're a sponge and that you've just been kind of soaking up what you've been learning, whether from him or anybody in the team, and then applying it. What is your mindset towards that, and how has that gone for you the last couple of years now?
I always say I just want to learn. So I feel like, being a sponge is the most important thing you have to do, when you're learning, especially with guys, the caliber guys that we have. So just being a sponge has probably, been the key to, doing good things this year.
You had the 4 steals in this one. A couple of them came in that fourth quarter. What is it that you're noticing on the defensive end that you're able to be aggressive and look for turnovers like that?
I'm just trying to be aggressive and, not reach too much and just reach at the right times and just pick my spots kind of on defense. As the year goes on, it's long, so things are going to always be different. So just trying to, stay strong on that end is going to be good for me.
Brad.
How you doing, Taylor?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Can you feel yourself? Can you sense that you're growing and developing and getting better every time you're out there playing? And what's that feel like?
I'm really just doing what I love to do, so I really don't really kind of look at it like that. I'm just playing basketball, so I feel like I'm blessed to do what I want, what I love to do. So I'm gonna go out there and just try and compete to the fullest, and I'll just do what I know how to do.
Kyle.
Talon, last year with South Bay, you had sort of a pretty good understanding of night to night, how much you'd be playing, what your role was. Today, you played some games with, 6 minutes, some games like tonight, 20 minutes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you say it again?
Yeah, you played a variety of minutes and roles depending on the night. How are you getting used to sort of not knowing necessarily how much you're going to play on a given night?
Just, always being ready. I feel like if you prepare yourself for the moment, you don't have to prepare yourself when you're actually in it. So I feel like, just always trying to stay ready and just paying attention to the guys that are out there before me. And, just being able to come in and, stay ready is going to be, for a long year like this is something I'm going to have to do, on a daily basis.
Dave?
Talon, in Major League Baseball, for young players who are late season call-ups, they had to meet a eligibility threshold to be considered a rookie. You didn't play all that much last year, I think only 6 games. Do you think the NBA could explore something like that where you have to play X amount of games to have it be considered your rookie year? Because obviously if you continued to play this way, had this been your rookie year, you'd probably be eligible for some of the rookie teams and that type of consideration.
Well, I feel like everything happens for a reason. Guys are playing, so I'm not really knocking on anything like that. So I feel like, I'm here in this position for a reason. So I just feel like I'm just trying, fulfill it to the most.
Let's go inside the numbers, brought to you by Lexus. 120-102, dominant performance for the Lakers. 10 of 29 for 3, out-rebounded the Rockets by 6. They had 28 assists. Dominance. Brez, what's sticking out to you?
I think the fast break points. Isn't Houston supposed to be the team with this good backcourt between John Wall and James Harden and Christian Wood kind of filling the lanes like you used to back in the day, James? Not the case tonight. A lot of turnovers for Houston, a lot of easy buckets for the Lakers. I think you're right. I think you mentioned it a few minutes ago, guys. I think the Lakers kind of got tired of these slow starts. They had a couple in Memphis. They were down double digits. Had to storm back to win that game. Another one against San Antonio. And not tonight. They were in it from the start.
No doubt about that. More to come on Access.